my name is Zamber. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video and deciding to watch with me. Today we are back with more fairy tale. We are watching episode 141, Hunt Down the Infinity Clock, which makes sense because we lost it. The Oracion Seis took it. It was just a whole ordeal. But I am glad that we are going to go hunt it down. So keep in mind, guys, if you want to see my next couple reactions early, you can go to my Patreon page. Link in the description below to get access to the timer reactions over there. But without further ado, let's get started. Oh yeah, and Blue Pegasus is here.
Now the Infinity Clock is in our possession. The amplitude limiters will be released.
So let's hurry up and finish the charges!
Just one more piece to the puzzle, then we can open up the gates of hell.
Oh.
The Infinity Clock lacks a crucial component. If great power is what we truly desire, there is a great price to be paid. We must make the proper sacrifice.
Oh no.
A sacrifice!
We'll move the hands of time, forcing them onward until this world is history.
Oh, that's not good.
Oracion Seis.
Maybe.
I was hoping I'd never hear that name again.
Yeah.
Makarov was summoned by the Wizard Saints?
Oh.
Our guild was responsible for their members' arrests following the Nirvana incident, and now it appears that they've escaped from prison.
Yeah.
I couldn't do a single thing to help. I'm too weak. Sorry. Please don't be so hard on yourself, Michelle. Don't you remember what Natsu said before? My dad dumped all this crazy stuff on us and expected us to figure it out without any explanation.
I don't trust Michelle.
Our highest priority at the moment is to locate the members of the Oracion Seis, and from there recover the Infinity Clock.
Well then, let's get moving.
Okay, but like, didn't we met those guys like what, like 8 episodes ago when we started our adventure for the clock pieces? The like explorer dudes, adventure historians, like they knew Lucy's dad, so like maybe dad got into that shit or something.
Yeah, Gildarts and Lockie haven't come back from their mission yet.
Yeah.
Times like these, we need strength from every single person in this guild.
Okay.
Yo, what's going on? The Thunder Legion has returned victorious.
Excuse me, but is there a problem here?
A bit, yeah.
Okay, so something called the Infinity Clock is counting down to the end of the world?
Yeah.
Had we still been here, I'm sure we could have easily dispatched the Oracion Seis.
No, you wouldn't have.
I was out in the marketplace, getting ingredients for our next meal. While I was there, I overheard some soldiers talking about the destruction of churches in Shirotsume.
Oh.
2 suspects were spotted fleeing the scene. A hooded man carrying a large scythe and his accomplice who possessed incredible speed.
I can think of 2 bad guys who fit that description perfectly.
Yeah.
Aragorn and Racer.
Except now he calls himself the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
The attacks on churches have suddenly intensified in the past several days.
Ooh.
Understand why you never bothered to tell me or Evergreen about any of this stuff?
I told you over dinner that same night. I can only assume you were too enraptured by my cooking to pay very close.
Aww.
Churches. I still don't see any clear motive for it.
All I know is that ever since the Oracion Seis got their grubby little hands on the Infinity Clock, things have gotten a whole lot worse.
Yeah. Oh, sweetie. I want to feel bad for Michelle, but I also don't trust Michelle. Ugh.
The priests have already been taken away, and the guards don't have a clue of what's really going on.
It sounds like it's the perfect time for boom, boom, kaboom!
Who is this jackpot man?
When we'd rather be having as much fun as yesterday.
What fun. I can't seem to remember anything that happened to us yesterday.
Just do as we tell you and nothing more.
I see. I will carry out the instructions that I am given. Let's move.
Angel, are you like controlling these people somehow? I'm a bit concerned, actually.
Bow and tremble before an angel's glory.
Huh. Oh, okay. Oh.
Concealment magic, huh? What a pathetic little trick.
Oh, no.
What about the anti-link?
That's been done as well. Ah, Cobra, always so cold and direct.
Anti-link.
She's all I cared about, but she's gone. Pulled from my hands. And all I have now is nothing.
Nothing but delicious power, that is.
The sorrow that consumes my soul is the only thing still driving me forward. The pain can only end when the world itself ends.
We must take our strength from wherever we can until our ultimate goal has been reached. Those are the very things that define the Neo Oracion Seis.
Oh no. Oh no. Kaneo, are you actually his snake? Oh, and he's looking for you.
You're in no shape to be walking around.
What's wrong? Do you need some help?
Oh no.
You better get back in bed.
Oh, sweetie, sweetie, sweetie.
We've wasted too much time already.
Oh no, what are you doing?
Power from misery. The sorrow that
Kinana. I keep calling her the wrong name. Kinana.
when the world
Oh.
itself ends.
The Archbishop himself has requested this edition.
Oh?
Just one member, handpicked from an extremely select group. Great Zentopia Prison's Forbidden Cell. What kind
I'm
of person
scared.
are we dealing with here?
I'm scared. Oh my goodness. What are you?
He's a demon.
Oh.
What the heck is that thing?
I don't know, but he's like not even human.
Yeah.
He's totally inside my head.
It's telepathy. And he sounds so bizarre.
Oh. Oh.
Rick is the master of rupture magic. His power is known throughout Fiore.
Oh.
Gutman the Cleaner. This thing will be joining my beloved Legion platoon. Indeed he is, whether you like it or not.
Oh. Okay. Sure. Love that.
Now this once majestic estate is nothing more than a window into the past.
So, long story short, what you're saying is, it's been a while since anybody lived here.
This is the place where Michelle grew up. The Lobster family plantation.
Oh, right. We were going here.
On the other hand, time has been very kind to you over the past few years, if you know what I'm saying.
I know exactly what you're saying, and I'm going to tell Kana you said that.
Oh, come on. I was just trying to pay you a compliment.
Oh, Gildarts. I do like you.
If you don't mind me asking a small favor. Dan.
Oh?
If we're able to stop the Oracion Seis, in return, will you let Coco out of jail?
I mean, we know going against church doctrine is like totally a major big deal. But Coco has been a part of Zentopia her whole life. The church practically raised her. Seriously, if you can forgive her, I know she'd be mega useful to the Arch.
Aww.
But that decision hinges on you completing this mission.
Turn that crown upside down. You kids have your best buddy Guppy with you now.
Great.
So don't you worry your silly little heads.
Okay.
If you'll excuse me, I'm afraid something rather urgent has come up.
Oh, okay.
You're with the Magic Council's Custody Enforcement Unit.
This matter concerns members of the Oracion Seis, namely those who we had in custody until recently. I'm sure word of their escape has reached you. While they were incarcerated, it seems that a certain individual from your organization paid them visits on a somewhat regular basis. It's possible he was connected to the breakout.
I won't stand for such baseless accusations.
You literally said there was a traitor among you.
Failure to tread lightly here could lead to serious repercussions.
Oh. How dare you threaten him? How dare you leave?
His attitude makes it clear that something sinister is afoot. To need some help from an old friend.
No. You're not gonna grab that little snake in the grass.
Then we can open up the gates of hell.
Oh no.
Maybe she's finally remembering something from her past?
Yeah, maybe. Now that you mention it, it seems like it was bothering her a lot lately.
Oh no.
Fairy tale. Kinana was under some kind of curse.
This is ancient Potamelian.
This stuff too?
Just like on the clock hand. Appears to be a description of a man named Will Neville.
Are you
What? Oh, isn't that the author of the book?
This is a pretty rough translation, but it says, Will Neville was once a great wizard who made contracts with many celestial spirits and was remarkably skilled in using them.
In life, Will Neville had numerous followers. However, after he fell into his eternal slumber, his pupils scattered in all directions to places unknown.
Oh.
What's that for?
I think it can help us. It's a biographical encyclopedia.
Did your mom maybe have this clock piece and then she was gone, died, disappeared?
He was also the most extensive researcher on Zentopia's history.
Oh, wow.
That is, until the day he suddenly left the church and went missing for quite a long time. He re-emerged into the public eye as Will Neville, the author of children's literature. But there's no mention of him being a celestial wizard in here.
Weird.
I don't understand how Kinana would know stuff about him that's not in the encyclopedia.
I can't stand it anymore! What in the heck are we gonna do about all of this crap? I say we head out right now, find this milk devil guy, and beat the ever-loving snot out of him!
Will Neville has been dead for a long time. Leave the thinking to the grown-up.
Allegedly.
Oh, my darling guy!
If we could somehow figure out where the Oracion Seis was going to strike next, we could be waiting there to
I mean, probably another church, right?
Do you boys and girls want to find the Oracion Seis or what?
That's right. You can use your fortune telling.
Oh,
you bet I can.
Oh, well, thank you for doing that.
There are no more vessels to be found in this part of the country.
Time is running out very quickly.
I'd be willing to do more if they would bring her back to me.
You mustn't forget that our orders come first.
So he wants Kinana.
Now I'll divine where the Oracion Seis will attack next, and which of us are gonna go there and throw them a nice little surprise party. I see it!
Ooh, we're splitting up. Okay.
That's it. If we send these teams to these locations, we can stop the attacks and save some lives.
Oh, cool.
The first is a two-man team.
Oh.
Composed of Gray and Free.
Oh,
interesting.
wow.
I've often wondered if our magic styles might complement each other.
Cool.
Your enchantments and my ice maker magic
Yeah.
would be a pretty awesome combination.
We haven't really seen them together.
We've got Erza and Evergreen.
Wow.
Let's just hope that they'll be able to get along for once.
Yeah, no kidding. Evergreen's always treated Erza like they're in some kind of competition.
Oh,
you too, Max.
See who's worthy of the Queen of the Fairies title. The goal of our
gosh.
mission is to track
Girls.
down the Oracion Seis, but I'll gladly take you on anytime after that.
Girls.
The next team is Gajil and Juvia.
Both ex-Phantom Lord Guild members working on this.
I thought they were gonna say Levy. I was gonna be like,
Engraving kept apart yet again. Why must they continue to be so incredibly cruel to us?
Next up, Big Slow and
oh.
Wendy.
All right, little lady, this is gonna be a real blast. I am psyched.
I think like Wendy should be on a 3-person team.
This one's got Happy, Carla, and
Oh.
Pepper Lily.
The X-Seed Squad is back together again.
Well, aside from Lily, I'm not entirely sure we would fare well against such a powerful enemy.
And
Yeah,
for the last team,
what?
it's Natsu, Lucy, Elfman, and Michelle.
The only 4-person team? This is great.
Huh.
We're together.
Michelle can't fight. Why is she being included?
Man, I wish I was going with you guys.
There must be some way you and I can be on the team together. Gajil, you have to switch with him right this instant.
No.
No way. This was the best pairing for the mission that you've been given.
I don't think I can even remember a time when you and I haven't been on a team
Yeah,
together, Natsu.
well,
What the heck am I gonna do if I need to fly around?
it is sad.
Yes, and soon
Oh.
after that happened, I went into hiding for a while. But then they found me and put me in this prison cell. I was in their crosshairs for 2 reasons. First, because I am the parish priest. And second, I refuse to tell Cardinal Lapointe what he wants to know, so he'll interrogate or silence me.
Oh.
At last we finally meet.
Your
Eminence,
no.
you'll be wise to tell me the names of Will Neville's followers.
Oh.
This is the fate that befalls those who dare defy Zentopia. No. The fate of
Ah.
those who dare defy me.
Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry, Coco, that you had to see that.
As far as fortune telling goes, Kana is the best there is. She's almost always
Who is that?
dead on.
Who's the blue-haired person? Who is that? Okay, so we now know who the traitor, I shouldn't say even traitor, the dude who survived the attack on the Zentopia church. And this dude knows who the followers of the Willness and whatever guy who wrote the Key to the Starry Heaven book and went off on his own. So that's interesting. They're trying to figure that out. Obviously, like, this lower bishop dude, whoever he is, I don't know if they said his name yet, but obviously he is not a good guy. He seems to be like wanting the destruction of the world and stuff, and like is swaying the church. And it seems like this Will dude maybe even knew some corrupt people were coming into like Zentopia Church and left and made the book to prevent anyone from getting the clock pieces together, which then I am guessing this Will dude spread them out and then wrote the book so that there was some way to know where the pieces are, but also as a warning not to put the pieces together. If I had to assume, I'm going to guess, since he was a celestial wizard, that maybe he like, but I think this dude died like a really long time ago, but I think maybe he met Lucy's mom, maybe, or like Lucy's mom's family, since they're celestial wizards. Maybe it was just like a family heirloom thing that got passed down because Will gave it to her family and it was their family's job to protect it. And Lucy's dad was just doing that for, you know, his wife as well. And when she died, disappeared, what have you, died, she, you know, told her husband, you got to keep this safe as well. Lucy's not ready yet or something. And so dad did that. And that's why the piece came back to her. That's my assumption. Or Michelle's a bad person, killed dad, got the clock piece, gave it to Lucy to trick Lucy into doing this work for her. One of the two. They're really extremes, but one of those two things. That's my thought. I feel bad for Coco right now because she's in jail, and I think she just had to see that person die in front of her eyes, which was crazy, or he's very, very wounded. So I feel bad for Coco in this situation. I really liked seeing Kana's kind of fortune-telling magic. We don't get to see a lot of that, honestly. So I like that we got to like use that to like decide who would be the best teams to go out. I feel like that magic could have been useful on many other occasions, but whatever, we're using it now. Not going to complain about that. As long as we are using it now, so be it then. We kind of saw a little bit of a spoiler that we're going to be all fighting up against the Oracion Seis. At least them being divided up is very useful, so they won't be as strong. I am really worried about like the Exceed team. I believe in Panther Lily. It's just like Carla and Happy are not the strongest individuals. Thankfully we have Lily, but like those two are not that strong. So I'm a little nervous about that like team, but we'll see. Who knows? Who knows? But I am really excited. I know we've like made a lot of progress on this arc. I don't know how many more episodes we have. I'm gonna guess we probably have more than 4, but I don't know how many more we actually have. So I think probably a bit more. I think maybe, I don't know. We have anywhere from like 4 to 10, I think, left. Because I know we're like halfway through it now. But I don't know how far we are. So, I don't know. But yeah, overall, I'm very interested. The weird, the new member of the Legion was weird. The like demon green blocky dinosaur thing is just odd. I'm curious to see what's going to happen with that and why that needs to be here and if it's important or just like a weird thing they added in. And then we also are going to be dealing with the fact that like Cobra seems to be tied with Kinana. I'm going to get her name eventually. Kinana. And that Kinana was actually his snake pet, that purple one we saw when we originally fought the Oracion Seis, and now they're the Neo Oracion Seis. It seems like that's where we found Kinana. And so she was cursed to be a snake, and that she might turn back into snake, and that Cobra misses her and severely wants her back. So I'm very interested to see what's gonna happen with all that. I did not, like, I faintly remember seeing her, but like we just never talked about her. So very curious to see like how that goes down. If he like goes to try to get her, she goes with him, and she stays with us. Like, what is happening? And I still don't really trust Michelle. She's given us a lot of weird looks, even though she's like, I'm so sorry, Lucy, I did this. But it's like, I don't know. So I'm still suspicious of Michelle. I'll stay suspicious for a while. So overall, I'm really enjoying the arc. So thank you guys so much for watching it with me. Please keep in mind to go down and hit that like button down below. That way I know you're super awesome, and I'll see you all later. Bye.